Hello! Today we will learn about learning EM and PM and also time taken in hours and minutes. Let's we start. We have math lesson at 9 o'clock in the morning. Do we use EM or PM to show the time? This is 12 o'clock in noon, so we call it noon. This is 12 o'clock in the night, or we call it midnight. There are 24 hours in one day. We use EM to talk about time just after midnight to just before noon. So when the time after midnight and before noon, we use EM. We use PM to talk about time just after noon to just before midnight. So when the time after noon and before midnight, we use PM. For example, it is 4 hours after midnight. The time is 4 EM or PM. Remember, we use EM to talk about time after midnight and before noon, and we use PM to talk about time after noon and before midnight. So because the question is after midnight, so we use EM or PM. Yes, we use EM. So the time is 4 EM. Next, Wayan loves to read storybooks in the afternoon at 2:50 EM or PM. Remember, we use EM to talk about time after midnight and before noon, and we use PM to talk about time after noon before midnight. So we use EM for PM now. 2:50. So it is afternoon. So we use PM. So Wayan loves to read storybooks in the afternoon at 2:50 PM. Next, Made woke up at 6:30 EM or PM. Yes, we use EM because Made woke up at 6:30 EM or 6:30 in the morning. Now, the hour is a unit of time. We write H for hour and we read as 1 hour. The minute is a unit of time. We write min for minutes and we read as 30 minutes, or we can also read as half an hour. What time is it? Look at the shorthand. Shorthand in 12. So first we write 12. And the longhand in 12. So we write 00. So the time is 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is 1 hour after. Because the question is 12 o'clock is 1 hour after. So we need to move the shorthand from 12 to the number before 12. So shorthand now in 11 and the longhand still in 12. So what time is it? The shorthand in 11, so you need to write 11, and the longhand in 12, so you write 00. So 12 o'clock is 1 hour after 11 o'clock. Next example. What time is it? Look at the shorthand. Shorthand between 4 and 5. means less than 5 o'clock. So you need to write 4 and then look at the longhand. Longhand in 6. 6 means how many minutes? Yes, 6 means 30 minutes. So you need to write 30. 4:30 is 30 minutes after because the question is 30 minutes after. So you need to move the longhand only. So now the longhand in 12 and the shorthand still in 4. So what time is it? Shorthand in 4, so you write 4. And the longhand now in 12, so you write 0, 0. So 4:30 is 30 minutes after 4 o'clock. Let's retry. Next example. What time is it? Shorthand between 9 and 10. So it means less than 10 o'clock. And you need to write 9. And then look at the longhand. Longhand in 6. It means 30 minutes. So you write 30. 9:30 is half an hour after. So remember half an hour same like 30 minutes. 30 minutes after. So you need to find what time is 30 minutes before 9:30 because the question is 30 minutes or half an hour, so you only need to move the longhand. So now the longhand in 12 and the shorthand still in 9. So because the shorthand in 9, so you write 9 at first, and then the longhand in 12, you write 0, 0. So 30 minutes before 9:30 is 9 o'clock, or 9:30 is half an hour after 9 o'clock. Okay, now let's practice. You need to do your workbook page 141 until 142, page 145 number 1A and 1B, page 147 number 2A and 2B, and page 148 number 3A. Next meeting, we will learn about picture crafts. Thank you for watching. God bless you.